You know, I heard a beautiful quote the other day for the first time in my life, and it's only been on my mind since I've heard it. Some of you may have heard it, some of you may have not. And it goes like this. Every person lives two lives. It's just the second one begins when they realize they only have one. And I want you to let that sit for a second. That's by Confucius, by the way. I want you to let that quote really settle in and muster up. And think about the contradicting fact of you have two lives, but the second one begins when you realize you only have one. And how that quote makes me think about is the first life that you're living, that first of the two, that life is the one that is leading to nowhere, is leading to regret, distraction, turmoil, unsatisfaction. And a lot of people only live that first life. But then you think about the people who are now successful, who have became something from nothing or from a little bit of something. You think of the people that have totally changed their lives and now live completely different lives from what they could have ever expected. Those people are living that second life because they woke up and realized the life I live right now is the only one I get. So why not do it right? Why not do it to the best of my ability? Why not get up every day and create something that makes me want to get up the next day? Instead of laying in bed and saying, man, I wish it was over. Because I don't think people conceptualize the fact that when it's over, it's fucking over, man. It's fucking over. There's no more. Done. For good. What you see is what you get. And what you get is what you deserve. So I'll tell you this. If you can't appreciate the fact that this life is short and that you need to wake up to what is really out there, then you won't ever start living that second life. You won't ever live that life that you know is out there. And the thing about that quote that really hits home with me is that those people don't live their second life. Most people don't. Most people don't. Imagine having the opportunity to face the music and be like, holy shit, I could change my life for the better today. Not 5 years down the road. Not 4 months from now. Today. It doesn't have to be instant. It can be minute little changes. You woke up 30 minutes earlier. You made your bed right away, then instead of getting on your phone in the first instant of the fucking morning. You decided to go work out first thing in the morning rather than last thing in the day. You decided to read that book for 10 extra minutes. You decided to study a little bit longer. Because you realized, maybe if I do it right now, then I can really live it right for the rest of my life. Rather than having that regret 10 years down the line where you're like, shit, what am I going to do now? I don't like living this life. I don't like living this life. And that's most people nowadays, guys. That's most people nowadays. And you got to ask yourself, is that going to be me? Is that going to be me, the one that wakes up and doesn't live the life that you've always dreamed of? Doesn't live the life that you want to wake up to? So guys, realize your second life, the one that is realizing that there's only one life, is out there. But you have to realize it. With every death, there is birth. I just fucked that up. But with everybody that dies, a new person is born. So how about you kill the first person and become reborn as a new one?